It's Graeme, Jarry. But just imagine for a moment that you could spend a couple of hours a day for the next few weeks setting up your affiliate marketing business. And then, you send out an email that goes out and, while you're asleep. Set up automatically goes out while you're asleep. And, you make $300 or $400 or $500 or whatever it is from that email. What would that be like for you? What would it make available to you? Well, that's the sort of thing that this sort of training and affiliate marketing makes available to you. So welcome back to part 3 of our affiliate marketing training course, 5-part affiliate marketing training course. So let's go back and look, if you've landed on this video and you haven't seen the other 2 videos yet, go back and watch the previous 2 parts before you watch this. And if you want to, you can go back and watch them and refresh as well. So today in this video, we're going to cover the A to Z of email marketing and setting up some simple sales funnels. Now you'll want to concentrate, take plenty of notes, because today is really, really important. This is where the rubber hits the road, so to speak. The sales funnel, it's the whole mechanism behind what really makes affiliate marketing so attractive to people. So just a quick recap. So part 1, we looked at the blueprint and I gave you an overview of what we're going to do, which was the niche selection, product selection, how to pick the right niche, how to pick the right product, setting up your business and the pitfalls to avoid. And then in part 2, that's where we looked at traffic. Traffic. You can have the best product, best affiliate product that you want to sell, but without traffic to build a list or to send to that offer, you're dead in the sea. So we looked at paid traffic. We looked at YouTube and Facebook and Google AdWords. And then we looked at different organic traffic and free traffic. And some of those were on the same platforms but in a different, using the free methods. And then I gave you my suggestions for traffic and the traffic sources to avoid if you're a newbie. Okay, so let's move right into the training in this section. Sales funnels for beginners. Well, let's look at what is a sales funnel. Well, a sales funnel, it guides visitors through the buying process. And it takes all the work off you. It presents the product without you having to do all the selling. So it presents the product without you having to do all the selling, and it's there 24 hours a day. Because most people that come to our office don't buy the first time, and that's the reality. Most people just don't buy straight away. And a sales funnel helps to build like and trust with your visitors, and they get to know you. They get to know you more, and hopefully with what you deliver in that sales funnel, that they get to like and trust you. And also, you get to be able to do upsell, and this is a more advanced strategy, but upsells, downsells, cross sales, and what they are, like someone might buy an ebook, all right, okay, and an upsell might be before they go to the payment page, it might say, wait, for another $30 you can get an audio book of this book. And it could even offer another upsell where you're giving them free paid coaching, part of a membership group, membership to a Facebook group, and that's an upsell. And a downsell might be they still haven't bought. You might offer them a cut down version for a little bit less. And cross sell is just offering something that complements what they're already buying in the funnel. Okay, so now we're going to look at a squeeze page. A squeeze page, often referred to as a landing page. It's the first page they go to, and there's a little bit of a variation, but let's just call it a squeeze page for the purposes of this exercise. For this exercise. And a squeeze page really is the basis of you building your list, because what a squeeze page is, right? I suppose where it got its name from is that people get squeezed into giving you information to be able to go to that next step, which is, to have a look at a product or your affiliate product or whatever your offer is. So they squeeze the information out of them to be able, before they can go to that next stage. And so that's the basis of building your list. And now it collects information, and you get to choose what that information is. And that could, be just their name, their first name, an email, or it might be just their email. I know years and years ago, people used to give their first name, their last name, their email address. But as years have gone on, people have become more reluctant to give all that information. So often now, it increases the conversion the less you ask for. So it increases the opt-in rate by just requesting an email. And look, it depends what you're doing. If you're doing consulting, you may want their first name, their last name, even an address and a phone number. And you're able to collect all those sorts of things in your squeeze page. It's just how you set it all up. So really important, you get to collect the information. And so every squeeze page consists of a headline, a hook to get people to read further, a sub-headline, and it must be GDPR compliant. Be really sure and straight with people what they're opting in for and what they're going to get, and make sure it's just simple and not uncluttered, so that it makes it easy for them to opt in. Okay. Now here's a couple of examples of squeeze pages. As you can see, the one on the left, or my left, is they're offering a book. And so pretty clean, enter the email address to get the book. They just click on the book, nice and crisp, clean, stands out. The one on the right, free, discover simple 5-step formula how to generate 137 new subscribers in the next 18 hours for free, for 100% free. Put your email address and get instant access. Pretty clean, straightforward. So, and there are many variations. That's just two I grabbed to give you an example. All right, so from there, when they put those details in, then they're taken to a thank you page, sometimes called a bridge page. And the reason for that is it's a bridge between opting in and going to the affiliate product or for the information that they're requesting. It's what they see after they opt in, as I've just said. Now, give great value on that page, because that's where they actually get to start to know you and you get to build like and trust. And it's where you actually start to pre-sell the product that they're looking for information on to solve the solution for their problem. So start to pre-sell them on that. And you also, by setting them up in that pre-sell, you're setting them up for pre-sell for the opt-in emails that they're going to get further down the track. Now they have a button which has I might say click here for information. It gives them a direction on what to do, and that usually from there, you may put your affiliate link in or whatever it is. When they click on that button, the information they've requested is emailed to them, and then they're taken to the sales page. And the thank you page also not always, it sets them up for what is happen next. So you might put a video on there, you might put a PowerPoint, just like I'm doing in these slides here. You might talk to a PowerPoint and lay out, all right, after you put your information, thanks for opting in. The information you've requested you'll see that in your email in the next 15 minutes. But while you're waiting for that, put your details in here and we'll take you somewhere else, right? And so you're sitting and you go to a sales page, and on that page there'll be a video of a person talking about this product. And so you're setting them up, pre-framing what that is. And they're a little bit warmer when they get there. It's not a cold page just changes and then someone's there selling them something. It's like walking up to the street, walking up to someone and asking them if they want to lose weight. Whereas they've seen a billboard, they've talked to some people, and someone introduces them to, oh look, this person has had great success. So you've pre-framed them, you've warmed them up first. Okay, so the lead magnet, and you would have seen one of those, which was a book in one of those squeeze pages before. What's the purpose of a lead magnet? It's where you get the opportunity to give amazing value and build that trust with they're not subscribers until they put that in, but you get to build that trust with your subscriber, and it plays a really big part in your customer's decision to buy from you. So, it is integral. So here's some examples of lead magnets. It might be an ebook. It could be a cheat sheet. It could be an audio book, or even a recorded webinar. People opt in to be taken to a webinar. It might be a quiz or a survey, some free training, or even a mini course. And there are many variations of that as well. And here's just one example I grabbed off the internet of a lead magnet. It's for a podcast, and to register for the podcast, he's giving away a cheat sheet to help you set up for your own future podcast success. Click send me the cheat sheet. You give the detail, the name and email. He's asking for name and email to get instant access. So you're offering them value in exchange for their details, their email and their name. Now, if you're starting on a budget one and you're bit cash strapped for making a lead magnet, one website I would suggest you go over to is Canva, called spelled canva.com. It's mostly a free website. There is a paid version where you can upgrade, and they've got beautiful designs here. I use it for thumbnails and things like that, but you can do posts, posters, documents. Have a look at it. It's a pretty amazing sort of website, and you don't need to be able to understand how to do any of that normal editing with Photoshop and those sorts of stuff. It's really straightforward. So I've got a couple of other videos on this channel of mine, on my YouTube channel. I might put them in the description below, and you can link to them and just see how I use Canva. So the two more websites that these are paid ones, but really good quality. If you're looking to do have a lead magnet. The first one is Fiverr, and you might just type in. They're outsourcing websites where people do things for really low prices. People are stretched out all around the world, and you can just look up. They've got feedback. You can have a look at the sort of work they've done before. Ebooks, lead magnets. Some are verified, some are. You can see how much they've actually earned. It was originally called Fiverr because every transaction is called a gig. They started at $5, and a lot of them still do. And they might have, the base thing might be $5. They might offer a couple of different services. It might be $8, $10, and then the third thing might be $40, $50. Have a look. It's a really great website. You can get all sorts of things done there. Ebooks. You just look at it, writing, video, animation, music, audio. People can make videos for you, all sorts of things as you move on. And Upwork is another one, same thing. Both been around for years. You'll need to set up an account. They're both free to set up accounts for. There you go. I will design newsletters, funnel, workflow, all sorts of things. Have a look around them as well. So, you're wanting to set this up to last you a while. So, if you've got the funds, spend $20, $30, whatever it is, to get a really appealing lead magnet, because it's so important. If you can afford it, don't skip on it. All right, so that's Canva if you want to have a go at yourself. It's and then Fiverr or Upwork. And look, there are many other websites. These are just 3 that I use, and if you knew, you probably haven't been exposed to them, and save you looking around everywhere for that. So why build a sales funnel? Great question. As I said, great question. Look, there's so many benefits of having a sales funnel. It automates your business. It makes your business so that you're not tied to it. They work 24/7 around the clock. You could be on holidays, you could be asleep, and your sales funnel is there working away, because I'm in Australia, I could be in Australia, and like people in the US and Europe, they find product when I'm asleep and they're up. So it's there doing the work for me 24/7. And you don't need a website. You don't have to go creating a website, having to learn code or pay someone to develop a website, which costs a lot more money. So you don't need a website. And the great thing, you can follow up with emails, and you'll see this further in the training. You can follow up with email automatically. You set it up once and you don't have to worry about it. It just goes out however you set it up to do that. And you get to track and analyze your funnel, all sections, all stages of your funnel, from your squeeze page, how many people opt in, to your thank you page, track the people that leave your thank you page, and then you get to just improve that based on the data you've got. And we covered that in part 2 of the training, the tracking. So I'm going to do a live example of your first landing page and the key components. So you have a hook, and that's what hooks them into. They go through all this other information, they might see all these things, and the hook is what gets them in to want more information. So then you've got a sub-headline, the GSPR compliance, and you have a button, or that button could be a pop-up to put the information in, to put their email, and maybe email and or name. And so the hook is the hook is what you really want to hook them into, the desire to get the more information for the solution to the problem that they have. All right, so here's the
page that you will come to after you have logged in. Click on My Campaigns, and then we'll go to Campaigns, and here is Done For You. You can see there are already 5 Done For You campaign funnels set up that you can use. There's the Simple List Builder, the Book Funnel, where you can promote a book, a List Builder funnel, which allows you to give something away, a Quick Launch funnel, which is the most complex of the Done For You funnels, and Frank Kern's 4-day cash machine, which leads into a video sales page that has an expiry date on it. Over on the side here, you see a list of red boxes that will guide you through the list building funnel process. I'm going to click on Simple List Builder, and up here come all of the steps to take us through building the funnel. So first of all, we're going to choose and configure our opt-in page. And again, there are instructions that will help you do this. You listen to the instructions, and when you're ready, you say, I am ready, take me there. And I can access this list builder by saying Import Campaign. I'm going to call this campaign 3 Tools, because my free giveaway here will be my the only 3 tools you need to create client attracting videos. And then we say next. And it will import this entire funnel. You can see here in my list of campaigns, I've already created 2 full funnels before now. And this is my 3rd one, the 3 tools list builder opt-in that I have just set up. If we come to my pages, you will see that having clicked create 3 tools, the 4 pages associated with the 3 tools builder appear on the page ready to go. 3 opt-in landing pages, this one with a picture, or this one here. And this funnel has one thank you page that will be the follow on from the opt-in page, and it is editable once we get to that point here. I've edited that page and I've edited this page, and I'm going to use the same landing page that I've already used for my 2 previous opt-ins. So we come down to the 3 little buttons again, and we're going to say edit. And I already have the page name, 3 tools simple list builder opt-in with image, and the category is going to be simple list builder. And I'm going to change that to 3 tools simple list builder. I'm going to create a new category, the 3 tools simple list builder. And I'm going to add that. Say done. And now we'll go back. I've got now this category, and I'm going to add that category. And it will take me back to the page, and now I am going to edit this page. I've already got the name in. I've done this earlier. I'm going to edit. It's going to load the page builder. By mousing over the image, up comes the menu at the top where I can move, I can change the size, I can duplicate or clone, and I can edit the picture. And I'm going to edit the image. And I'm going to upload an image which I already have on my desktop, which has to be less than 2 megabytes. So we're uploading the file. And while that is uploading, Kartra also comes with a very large library of royalty-free images. So if you don't have an image to upload, say you wanted to put children, you wanted to search for images of children, put that in, and here comes the library of royalty-free images with pictures of kids that you can use. So if you put in mountains, you get some.
Funnel setup. Let's look at email marketing. So what are the benefits of email marketing? Well, it allows you to click details. As I said earlier, emails might be first name, could be last name. Some people, depending on what they do, click phone numbers. So really powerful. It allows you to send a follow-up sequence of emails. Do all the work once, set it all up. No matter what you're doing, that email goes out 24 hours after they've got their welcome email. The next day they get another one. Depends how you've got it set up. So it allows you to send out that follow-up emails in the sequence. You get to train, educate, and build a relationship with your visitors. And you build like and trust, and you're building your brand. So you get to and obviously the ultimate is to convert visitors into paying customers. All right, so let's have a look at a few definitions. A list. Well, a list is just a collection of email addresses which you'll have stored in your autoresponder. Conversions and email open rates. Like conversions is just a percentage of people that have done something. Conversion could be a percentage of people that have come to your website and then taken an action. Email open rates, like a good email open rate could be, would be 20%, and I'd love to get that all the time. And so all that is that you send out 100 emails, you got an open rate of 20%, 20 people out of the 100 opened your email. Click-through rate. So an average click-through rate might be 3-4%. So out of that 100 people you sent an email to, 20 have opened, and you might have 3% click-through from that. And conversions, sale, is the link in your email. Like how many people converted into a sale from an email that you sent out. You sent out 100 emails, you got 3 sales, so it's a conversion of about 3% in your email. And what's the lifetime value? Well, most people, affiliate marketers, big marketers, know what the lifetime value of all those average, they might have 10,000 people in their list. Through tracking and collecting data, they know on average they might be worth the lifetime value to them might be $100 per person that's in that list. So these are some types of emails that you'll get, and it's from your autoresponder, and that's what we call in Kartra. It has a built-in autoresponder, so we don't have to link another autoresponder to it. Other companies that might be GetResponse, Aweber. There are many. Some of the other products that are around that build funnels, they don't have their own built-in autoresponder, so you have to go and purchase it separately and then link them up. So first email would be your email, your welcome email. That goes out immediately after they fill in the form, click submit, and within a few moments they've got an email. So that goes out immediately. Another sort of email from your autoresponder would be a follow-up. Firstly, an upsell or a downsell. You can upsell from an email or downsell. If someone hasn't purchased, you give them an offer of, as I say, if it was a book or something like that, you might offer them, an audio book or some free coach, not free coaching, but paid coaching. Follow-up sequence is where you have a sequence of emails set up to go out, whatever interval you set up. A common one is, 24 hours after the previous one, and that might be for 7-8 days, whatever you've actually set it up to do. And broadcast emails, they're not part of a sequence. So you can go in, set up your broadcast email, and send it out. Now you can program it to send it out in 3 hours' time. You might have a special offer. You become aware of a product that could complement what people have purchased or what they've come into your list for, and there's a discount coupon, and so you might broadcast that email out to all your subscribers. So in the previous training, in the live video, we've connected the 2-step funnel to our email autoresponder, connect our opt-in page to our list, and set up our first email, welcome email, and set up a 7-day sequence for our emails. And here's what our funnel looks like. So back in our earlier parts of the training, we've got our source for our traffic. So this is what the funnel looks like. The traffic comes to our opt-in page. From the opt-in page, they get an email, a welcome email, and they also are directed to the thank you page. And from the thank you page, they're then directed to the sales page, the sales video sales letter. And then for the next 7 days, you send them an automated email. And just some extra email.
Here is the 3-tool simple list builder that we are creating right now. We are now 60% done. We've done the opt-in page, we've configured the form, and we've configured the thank you page. In this video, we are going to configure the follow-up email sequence and test the funnel. So as before, click configure the email follow-up sequence. Here is our help video if we needed it, but we're not going to follow that today. We say, I'm ready, take me there. And now we move into the email follow-up sequences. Here is the 3-tool simple list builder. Edit. Edit this to the only 3 tools you need. PDF. Edit the sequence. And again, with Kartra, whenever you enter a new area you may not be familiar with, there's a tutorial waiting for you. Once you get to know the sequences and how to build, you can get rid of this tutorial completely by saying don't show again. But now let's get started. And here is our sequence. This is a very simple sequence. We have only 2 emails to configure. So first of all, we will edit starting rules to select our opt-in form, which is the 3 tools simple list builder. Add that, click edit, We don't want to change this because this is the first email and I want to send it immediately after the first step. Also, I want to send it any day of the week at any time of the day. But should you wish to just send it on a certain day or between certain hours, you can click these on and off. I want to edit the name of the email. Call this 3 Tools Email Day 1. Go back to the editing page. Edit the gateway. I want my info at Wisdom 12th Mastery email. The recipients is anyone reaching this step. I don't want to edit this, but you do have the option to edit this in some way if you want. Edit. You have the option to split test and the email content itself. And it says, hi, first name. Here, as promised, is the PDF. Had some text ready, so I've copied and pasted that in here. Add the link to the PDF. Done. Create that color blue. Click the blue. That looks like a nice blue. And we are now done. Change the title. Send a test email. And the test email has arrived. I link. There is the PDF. Excellent. Save progress and actions and go in again because we haven't quite configured the second one yet. Configure the emails follow-up sequence again. I'm ready, take me there. Or going to edit our simple list builder. And now we want it to go one day afterwards. We don't want to edit that. This will stay the same. We are going to call this one 3 Tools Email. Day 2, I've changed the email. Again, recipients, anyone reaching this step. I'm not going to split test this one. Edit the automation here. So we edit, change the title to how did you like the PDF, the only 3 tools, ... You can see here you have a toggle option between basic and advanced. Basic is just a simple email text. If you wanted to click to advanced, up will come a whole series of templates and you can customize your emails. You have many beautiful templates that you can use and customize for your emails. Back to basic. We're done here. I'm not adding to any automation. They will now go into my regular newsletter broadcast funnel. Done and exit. Go back in here, configure the email follow-up sequence, mark as completed. We are now 80% done. We're now going to test the funnel. And again, our video, which we're not going to watch because we don't need it, I'm going to take you there. So far, I haven't published these pages and make them live. Go back, publish the pages. Publish live the landing page. Get the page link, the URL, which I will put in my folder. Save my progress. Return to the dashboard. Publish the thank you. Do the same thing, publish live. Get the page link. 3 Tools thank you page. Copy that. Save progress. And return to the dashboard. We should be ready to test our funnel. Go back into our 80%. Come down to test your funnel. Getting exciting near the end. I'm ready. Take me there. From my text log, put in the URL. Here is our landing page. It's our standard confirmation page. We should now get an email, which we have here. Please confirm because it's a double opt-in. And I confirm. Here comes our first email. And now my PDF, which you can download and save. The funnel is working. Come back to the simple list builder. Click test your funnel. We've tested the funnel. We mark it as complete and we're 100% done. It's such a comfort to know when you have done everything in the right order and everything is working.
Marketing tips. In your subject line, be short and to the point. Because you want to hook them. They don't want to be reading a long thing and you lose them. Short to the point. Make sure it's clean and easy. And put yourself in your visitor's shoes. What experience would you want? So make sure they have that same experience. remember, they get plenty of emails, so your email is the one we want them to read. And what's really crucial is, and important, is the first 100 characters of any email. Keep each email template the same. Don't one day send it out looking one way and then the next week send it out looking different. It'll confuse people. Keep the fonts the same. The line breaks. Use photos where you can. Email signatures. And it builds your brand and your recognition. When they open it, they see us from you. They've become familiar with the way you've got it laid out, the way you write things, the way it looks, and just keep it simple for people. Now, send emails daily. And you might think, some people will unsubscribe. Well, if they do, it's probably a good thing. It'll help you clean out also your unresponsive subscribers. It builds your fans that look forward to emails. So the people you've got in your list want to get your emails. It's the quality of your list, not the size of your list. Add other social networking links so that they can follow you and contact you through, maybe Instagram, Facebook. Make it easy for them to contact you and to get your information in different areas, in different platforms. Make it hard for them to leave. And use multiple channels, and it's more valuable to you rather than them. You're able to make offers and build your tribe by giving content and that in other platforms. So what's next? That brings us to the end of part 3. So what's next? In the next training, 6-figure branding. So all the parts of the course are in the description below. Don't forget to bookmark us so that you can go back and look at these anytime you want. And rewatch the videos if you need to. And of course, take action. Take action. Knowledge is useless unless it, applied. All right, and Chapter is the program I use to build my sales funnels. I love it because it also has the autoresponder built into it. It's simple to use. And I'll just leave a link in the description below if you want to have a look at it. You can get a $1 14-day trial. There is another video there where, and I'm not sure if it's still available, where you could actually double that from $1 to 14 to $1 for 28 days. All right, look forward to seeing you in the next training.